They should never have told anyone that there's engagement-based matchmaking.
What are your guys' thoughts on EOMM? To me, it makes competitive feel more psychological rather than being skillful.
The problem with this game is in other competitive games, when people get fucked over, they say it's unlucky. Okay, but disregarding whether they're good enough to know why they lost, people will go, oh, that's unlucky.
I want to try building up EOMM in quick play. Like, I lose in quick play and then I go ranked. And I like, you stop EOMM in quick play. Because look, I feel like I would have lost my ranked game as well.
You don't start hating Riot. You don't start hating the company that made the game. This fucking game, I swear to God, chat, every day that passes, when they give me loser queue and give me fucking bullshit, like they'll happen like a couple times a week, I'm progressively hating NetEase more because I feel like they're doing it to me.
I think it's pretty obvious this guy has just never played League before, because me personally, I hate League of Legends.
I just fucking disintegrated!
Anyways, hey, what's up guys, it's me Touche. I just wanted to make a video about EOMM because if you just look anywhere in this community, everywhere it's just a sea and a flood of people complaining and whining about EOMM. And in all honesty, this shit is gonna be the reason why a lot of people already have dropped the game. So it's a problem that needs to be addressed, and it's a problem that needs to get fixed soon. It is doing way more damage than people realize, I feel. But at the same time, no, it's just doing a lot of damage. That's just it. The thought of it, and even the system itself, if it does exist, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of the people that thinks that it doesn't exist, but let me explain that later. Also, hi, this is my first time I've ever shown my face, by the way. I just got this camera. If y'all enjoy the content, go enjoy my Discord in the description, because I just made a brand new one. Also, 2, I stream on Twitch. Rank 1 Emma. Not really rank 1, but everyone be capping in their title. Anyway, Discord, Twitch in the description. Enjoy the video. Alright, let me first start this off by saying that EOMM, in my opinion, it does not exist, because there's just too many players that are just climbing through the ranks normally, just playing the game and going on win streaks and getting to the rank that they want. If you look at any of the high elo players, I'm gonna use Necros as a perfect example with his climb the GM and his climb, well, yeah, his climb the GM on support and on tank. He did those within days. It's very easy to climb this game if you're good enough. There are people that make win streaks on their own just solo carrying. People do it all the time. Like if EOMM was such an apparent issue, then people wouldn't be able to win consistently. Like it just wouldn't be, it wouldn't be a real thing, you know, if the matchmaking was completely determined by the devs. But on that statement, let me also say, if EOMM does exist, remove that shit. It is not needed in the game. It needs to get replaced by skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking solves 80% of the problems that this game has right now when it comes down to that, in ranked specifically, because there should be no reason why engagement-based matchmaking isn't ranked of all places where it's a competitive environment. It's just not healthy for the game at all if there is engagement-based matchmaking in competitive. That just doesn't make sense. But for quick play, if it does exist, because like I said before, I don't believe it exists. I just genuinely don't. I feel like they're using something else for the matchmaking. But if it is in quick play, they need to tone it down, because there will be times where people are just winning, and the next thing you know, you play against better people and you get stomped. In my opinion, that's just skill-based matchmaking. You win a game, you play against better players, and then you realize you're not as good as you think you are, so then you end up losing. After the game that you lose, when you get placed against bots, it's not a good look, because people don't want to play against bots. You don't want a free win. You know, it doesn't really feel too good. So them giving out that free win like it's a piece of candy, it's not good. People don't like that feeling. So number 1, like I said, remove EOMM. I can't say that. Remove engagement-based matchmaking and replace it with skill-based matchmaking. It makes it way more enjoyable and makes the game way more authentic. 2, my fingers out of the frame. 2, they need to add placement matches. I said this in my old video. Placement matches will save ranked, bro. Well, not entirely save ranked, but it'll help the game be more competitive. Me personally, I prefer competitive games. They're a lot more enjoyable, and I'm just a competitor. I like to win against people that are similar to my skill level, and I like to play against people that are better than me. I like to improve. Placement matches help a lot. Also, let me show this, because I usually don't write scripts for my videos, but I actually took the time of day to write some notes on this. If y'all can see that, y'all can definitely can. Anyway, remove that shit. Remove EOMM, like I said. at placing matches. And another thing I feel like they should add to this game is an arcade mode. I know a lot of people have played Overwatch. Overwatch has been out for years. I played a lot of Overwatch, but back then I wasn't really that big into the hero shooter genre, if that makes sense. Plus, Rival is just more of my alley because I just like third-person shooters more. But with Overwatch, there was an arcade mode. There was a separate featured tab for casuals to go and enjoy different game modes. There was more casual options than ranked, because I know for me, when it came to me playing Overwatch 1, this doesn't really apply to Overwatch 2, because with that game I was a lot more invested and more of a competitor. But with Overwatch 1, me and my friends, we played a lot of arcade mode. We played the seasonal events in Overwatch 1 with Lucio Ball, the Snowball Fight, Yeti, the May event, I forgot the name. All those events that came out during whatever specific time it was, that kept the casuals engaged. And not even just during those times, just natural Overwatch. There's an arcade mode, there's a free-for-all mode, which, you know, I know we have Doom match, but like, bro, how many Doom matches can you play in a day? Anyway, they have arcade mode. Same hero. Well, let me see before I get this wrong. Like, I literally just looked this up on Reddit, and multiple game modes. This is from 3 years ago, by the way. No Limits, 4v4 TDM, Total Mayhem, Mystery Duel. Like, I haven't touched Overwatch in a while, so that's why I can't remember exactly. But point being, there was a lot of options. So I bring this up to say that I feel like a problem with this game is the fact that there aren't enough options for casuals. And that leads down the path of a lot of people that aren't prepared for ranked playing ranked mode early because there's not enough content in this game. I can understand from a casual perspective, you get to this game, you play quick match, you have your first few matches, you know, you enjoy your first couple minutes of Spider-Man, you know, you're just having fun. And then after a while, you finally hit level 15. And then the only other game mode available is ranked. There's nothing else. There's nothing else in this game. It's just ranked and Doom match. Like, what the fuck? You hit level 15, you start playing ranked, you start off at bronze, and then next thing you know, you're just getting absolutely curve stomped by Necros, who just so happened to make an alt account and start climbing from bronze to GM. No shots at Necros, but that happened. So the fact that there's no options for casuals to go to besides comp means that a lot of people that are new to this hero shooter genre that don't know how to, you know, really navigate the game for real will play comp. And since this game is free and it's obviously catered to casuals, they made competitive very easy. It's really easy to climb in this game, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real. You can just play Rocket and just heal people, and in probably like a couple days you could be GM. Not even joking. It's too easy to climb. And this is coming from someone who plays League. That has the best rank system, in my personal opinion. The problem with League, which is also a problem with this game, it is the player base. Y'all motherfuckers are some babies. Y'all are some children. So when you mix all of this together with the game just being really popular because of the Marvel IP, who doesn't love Marvel? The game's just good, which is why I play it. I just love the game. When you mix in the large majority of casuals, the high elo players with big egos and nothing to do once they reach high elo, which is GM and above, and the easy access to ranked, because you just have to hit level 15, and the no other game modes for people to play, people will just flood ranked. They'll just flood it. Like, there's no other option. We're all just gonna hop into ranks because no one wants to play quick play all day. I mean, obviously there are quick play warriors who just enjoy, you know, the game for how it is. But once again, like I said earlier, I'm a competitor. There are a lot of people like me that are competitors. So we're gonna go to ranked. And then once we do hit our rank, or in my instance, I wanted to play the game with my friends and there's nothing else besides competitive. So I make an alt account. I get it to 15 and then I start playing with my friends who are lower ranked than me, just to have fun. Like, it's an endless cycle unless they add something new for people to enjoy besides ranked. So all of these issues all of these issues together culminate into what we have now, which is a ladder that's easy to climb, a player base full of people that, you know, have nothing to do besides play quick play and ranked, and just a whole bunch of new players that just don't really know what they're doing, and then a whole bunch of people with big egos that think that they're good, which then just makes a really toxic and sometimes unenjoyable ladder to climb in said rank. So having all of those is not a good combo at all in the slightest, and it leads us to where we are right now in season 3.